What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, yes, I know I went ahead and already discussed skill-based matchmaking for the Model 3 beta, but I recently saw something over on Reddit that honestly truly showcases the real negatives of skill-based matchmaking. Obviously, connection, constant competition, all of the above makes skill-based matchmaking horrible. But this one reason alone, I think personally, ruins the overall Call of Duty experience. And it's one of the main reasons why skill-based matchmaking is such a huge force in the Call of Duty community. One thing like skill-based matchmaking is enough for people to not cough up money for the game. And like I said, it really explains itself. But of course, before we go ahead and hop into the commentary, I do want to mention, if you do enjoy what you hear today, and you want to hear some more content revolving around Call of Duty or even X-Defined, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell. We are so close to 44,200 subscribers, so every last bit of support means the world to me. And last but not least, we will be live again today over on Kick. So if you guys want some fun, chill vibes, don't forget you can find the link to my Kick channel down in the description of this video. That stream should go live around 12:30 to 1 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, so I was going ahead and scrolling through Reddit, and I went to go check out the Modern Warfare 3 board just to see what people are talking about. And I saw a post from, I believe their name was Big Tuna, which was just fantastic. I actually talked about this topic a little bit in the past, but I completely forgot to mention this in my previous skill-based matchmaking video for Modern Warfare 3, the beta. And I have to mention it now because it's extremely crucial, and honestly, this point alone is almost worse than, the connection that skill-based matchmaking, gives you and all the other crap. This right here alone is probably one of the biggest reasons why skill-based matchmaking ruins Call of Duty. As you can see right here, my friends don't enjoy playing with me. As funny as the title sounds, the truth is my friends were conflicted about playing the beta with me. They wanted to because we want to game together, but they didn't want to because they were getting destroyed in my lobbies. I'm not sure if it's the case for everyone, but skill-based matchmaking made it impossible for my less skilled friends to have a good time with me in the lobby. I still do well, but man, do I have to really try my absolute hardest every game. I asked my friend, same age 27, same work schedule, playtime, to queue up for a game without me and stream it. He instantly went from playing people with Twitch TV or Kick in their name to people named Cornflakes12 or something and going double positive. Skill-based matchmaking is annoying, but it's whatever. I sucked it up. However, it now became a problem for me as my friends are back to playing and understandably are having an awful time playing with me. And then he also went ahead and put in an edit saying, we did try having my friend be party leader. Same results. Big Tuna, I don't know if you're ever going to watch this video. Probably not. But this is not, a one-off mistake for you. This is something that's been happening ever since skill-based matchmaking has been ramped through the roof. Modern Warfare 2019 status. It has ruined the enjoyment of playing Call of Duty with friends, which is exactly what Call of Duty is all about. Yes, Call of Duty has evolved to be a pretty competitive game. And even back in the day, it was still semi-competitive. But regardless, when you went to pick up a copy of Call of Duty 4, World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, normally you bought it with the intentions that you were going to be playing with a bunch of friends or, people you met online or something of that sort. Or if it's just simply going to be something that you play, every so often, maybe a match or two a month, just to waste some time. But 9 times out of 10, you probably wanted to enjoy a casual match with buddies. And again, I want to make it very clear that this isn't the only way you can enjoy games, by playing with people. Because, me, myself, I'm a heavy solo Call of Duty player. And there's also tons of only single-player games out there that you can only play by yourself, so on and so forth. I'm not saying you need friends to play Call of Duty, but I'm just saying the mass majority of people, yes, when you hop onto Call of Duty, even if you did play solo a lot of the time, you still had people who enjoyed playing the game. And at least for me personally, that was one of the biggest incentives of playing Call of Duty. The mass majority of all my friends played it back in the day. So every single time that they were playing a game, it was probably either Call of Duty, maybe GTA or something like that, you know what I'm saying? But COD was always in the cycle, 2K, but you get the point. COD was always there. So a lot of the time, when I played these OG games, what got me into the Call of Duty cycle or got me hooked to the gameplay or got me, to put in countless amounts of hours was being able to enjoy the game with others. And fast forward to current date, that sole purpose has been stripped from Call of Duty completely. And honestly, that's one of the biggest reasons why skill-based matchmaking ruins Call of Duty as we know it. because you can't enjoy this game casually with friends anymore. You hop on the Call of Duty back in the day, you play with friends, you get a whole variety of gameplay. And you and your friends, you're all probably not the same skill levels. Some might be better than others. Some might be, very noobish because they don't care about gaming that much, so on and so forth. You guys played together, but the competition was the same. You would have some people who barely ever play. You would have some people who might play the game all the time. And that offered variety in gameplay and allowed everybody in their squad, no matter what skill level they were, to enjoy the overall experience. Nowadays, that variety is long gone. And I'm talking from both standpoints because I'm a pretty competitive player as well. I agree with Tuna in this post. I hate skill-based matchmaking with all my heart, and I will always rant about it. I will always protest against it. But I wouldn't say I'm necessarily a bad player. I would consider myself pretty decent, and I don't mind a little competition here and there. It doesn't really faze me, but it still sucks when there's no variety, when you have to play the same competitive way, game after game after game, and you're not even playing for a rank. You're in casuals. It's mind-boggling, but besides me, then if I want to play with friends, they have to be dragged into my nonsense. So not only do I have to deal with my horrifying, sweaty competition, game after game after game with no variety, but now my friends have to deal with that horrible, sweaty competition, game after game after game, and it's not even their bracket of sweatiness. The game hyper-focuses on some of the best players in the party, and the rest of the individuals who want to play with you have to suffer through that exact experience, with no breaks, no variety. So it sucks for us as individuals, but when it comes to playing with friends, the sole purpose of what Call of Duty is all about, it ruins it. It absolutely ruins it, and it makes, like I said, like Tuna said in this post, it makes friend groups disperse. Either they don't play Call of Duty together, or they just simply go and play other games. Because I'll tell you one thing, when you go and play other games, you don't deal with this garbage. I can hop onto Rainbow Six Siege. I can hop onto CSGO. I can hop onto Battlefield. I can hop onto any FPS game in the world that you could possibly think of with my friends and hop into the casual playlist and play casually. Right? And if I want to compete, if I want to sweat, I can go into ranked. And at that point, it doesn't even allow you sometimes to play with friends. If your friends are literally that much lower of a bracket than you are, you can't play ranked together. You just simply can't. But you can still play casual, and it will allow it. And it'll put you up with other people who might be similar. Friends who might be high-skilled with other people who are not in their bracket, but they'll hop into casuals because they can play together, and that's the mix that you're with. People can go play other games, and that's what they do. It's a horrifying, horrible cycle. But this right here is what makes skill-based matchmaking so awful. There's 1,001 other reasons, but this right here is what kills it for a lot of individuals because playing with friends is what made Call of Duty so much fun. Making friends is what made Call of Duty so much fun. And that's just not really done nowadays anymore because of the matchmaking that we have within this game. But ladies and gentlemen, please do me a massive favor. Go down in the comment section and let me know what your personal experience was with the matchmaking, specifically around partying up with your friends. I'm not talking about how sweaty the games were, especially for you individually, because we all know how that was. But when you partied up with all of your buddies, how was your experience? Could you actually kick back, chat with them, talk about life, enjoy yourself? Or did you all have to be radio silent and compete? Because to be real, that's all that really matters when it comes to COD. Yeah, the game has gotten very competitive over the years, but down to its core, Call of Duty is a game that you are supposed to be able to hop on with some buddies and just relax and enjoy yourself. If the matches sometimes get competitive, then yeah, sometimes they get competitive. But at the end of the day, you're just casually vibing with the homies, right? That's what it was for me back in the day. I played a ton of Search and Destroy back in the day. And, I've had an extreme fair share of very competitive games, but at the same time, I've had a handful of ones where I can kick back and just vibe out with my friends and chat, right? It's always been like that. It's always been like that. Even people goofing off in matches, and since party chat was never really a thing when you played Search and Destroy, you had to be in game back in the day, which was probably one of the better features. I wish they would do that again, because that's what sparked up all the conversations. Nobody was safe if they had a mic plugged in back in the day for that exact reason. Well, actually, could you? No, because you could be in an Xbox party chat. I was on PlayStation 3, but you could be in an Xbox party chat, and it would just force you out and go to game chat if you played Search. But at the end of the day, it was just a much more balanced variety of gameplay throughout the mix that allowed you to be able to kick back with your buddies, instead of now where, like I said, nobody talks, nobody does anything. If you do talk, it's probably a call out, and you're sweating your life away. But as always, make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed today's video. Leave a dislike if you hated it. Also, don't forget, subscribe, hit that bell if you want to be notified for more videos just like this. We're going to be keeping you guys up to date every single day with Modern Warfare 3 info. If there's some more stuff coming out with Modern Warfare 2. I've been thinking about the haunting event. I don't know. I got to be real. Going back to Modern Warfare 2, I might make a video about this, but going back to Modern Warfare 2 after playing Modern Warfare 3 has just been... like I said, it is really exposing Infinity Ward for a lot of stuff. But of course, subscribe, hit that bell if you want to stay updated on this channel. And last but not least, we do stream pretty much every day over on Kick. So if you guys want to check that out as well, I have a link to that along with all my other socials like Twitter and Discord down in the description of this video. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you all on the next one. Peace out.